Mm. Hey, yo, what's up, Investor team? Okay. All right. I made a mistake. What's up, Alfred? I made a mistake here. I made a mistake. Of course. Of course I did that to myself. Of course. Great entry too. I didn't realize I was in micros. Didn't realize that. Didn't realize I was in micros, and now. Yeah, so the Nasdaq and ES chopped me up this morning. They super chopped me up. Lost about 3K this morning. Yeah, it's honestly, I might just go back to the MNQ and but I'll stick to the ES because ES, shit, you already don't even make money on ES already. Um, mm, what a great trade! What a great gold trade! What a great gold trade so far. All right, let's see how far this thing can go though. Um, mm, mm, mm. What are you looking for? When? Thanks, baby. So am I coming back to the dark side? I mean, it really depends, man. It really depends. Nasdaq keep acting up. And shit, the ES. I mean, shit, the Nasdaq and the ES both missed my target this morning and then just dumped on me. And I was like, fuck. And I was heavy on both. I was heavy on both of them. This is my static account. So I'm a bit more aggressive in this account than in my, honestly, like I said, I might just stick to these static accounts because I just like the feeling of freedom. The feeling of freedom. And honestly, let me see if I can I'm just gonna modify the housewife. Probably make this probably 3 contracts. And let me just make it 3 contracts. And that is like 90 or something like that. All right. So it looks like the market is just chopping. It's just chopping up everywhere. Just chop, chop, chop. Oh shit. Smith just sent me a message last night. I think he's in the short on gold, and he's probably been a short on gold. Smith said that originally he was long on the Nasdaq, and he was actually long at 705 from last night. I think he said. Yeah, and but he chose to stay with gold, and he's upset with that decision. Okay. All right. Let's see if I mean, we're in the ES right now. 3 mini contracts, looking for a move higher. If not, if it runs this low, then if it runs this pre-market low, then we get stopped out here. Damn, look at that trap. Oh my God. This is why I enjoy trading the ES, because of these traps. All I got to do is trade the structure for real. And look at that trap underneath that low. Oh my God. I know the bears are hurting right now. Look at that trap. Mm. All right. So, I mean, let's see if we can get this thing to move back up here. We'll see. All right. So I got this long on the ES. I'm coming up to my first target on gold. Coming up to it. All right, so let's see if we can get this first target hit, and then this week. So over the weekend, I really was super back testing because I'm not getting the results that I want in gold lately. super back testing, seeing uh, what's been reoccurring a lot in gold. And I kind of put this to the test right here. I mean, I'm kind of trusting gold more, kind of trusting the structure. You see this little double top right here? I was like, man, I don't know. But because, Nasdaq on the mind. But I was thinking to myself, man, look, you got to stop trading Nasdaq and gold at the same time. And what I mean by that is thinking when you're on the gold chart, you're thinking it's going to break out like the Nasdaq. It doesn't do that. It does not do that. And like I said last night, I'm tired of looking for 90 ticks. I want these types of moves like this. I want to be able to catch these big moves on gold. I don't want 90 ticks no more. I want this thing to fill my target though. Thank you. Thank you. Damn. All right. So, I'm going to take one more off at 22. And I'm gonna leave this last one to run. I'm gonna probably leave this last one at like 21 or something. And test that low right there. You're studying the DOM over the weekend. So what conclusions did you come up with, or are you still in the discovery stage of the DOM? I've already I'm just gonna take this off at 22. Actually, I'm gonna make it cute. Do 2, 2, 2. Make it cute, right? All right. Because I didn't get the best entry. I thought I was so this whole time I thought I was short here in 2 minis, but I was only short 2 micros. And so this was my original entry all the way up here, thinking that I'm up, and here I get in on freaking micros and not the damn the minis, which hurts my feelings, but whatever. Looks like we're getting a retracement. Well, I mean, at this point, nah, you just gotta trust the trade, man. Trust the trade. The Bears want blood now. From all last night, they want blood. They're gonna want to knock this thing down. Yeah, they're gonna want blood. All right, so I mean, we're still in that ES trade. Still waiting on that first target. It's gonna probably be a while. So I guess we'll watch gold. I mean, the 15-minute orb is already locked in. So, I mean, this is the 15-minute orb. If we can get a breakout, I can get that first target hit at least, potentially the second, and the third will be the runner. But we do have FOMC this week. So I'm pretty, and then we have contract rollover as well. So we definitely have a lot of market moving events this week. That makes sense. Okay, so I don't know why this thing always wants to lag. Mm. Mm. That's interesting. That's like the time thing is messed up on this. Dude, there's always something with this damn, because I know that now since, yeah, this thing is wrong. Could have sworn we're in like GMT 6 or something like that. I think it's wrong. Okay. All right, I'm done with FX Street now. It's kind of pissed me off. It's pissed me off to the point to where I don't even want to use it no more. It's always something stupid going on with that calendar. Econ Day is pretty cool. Mm. All right, so we definitely have a very interesting week today, or week. We have the bill auctions this week, but obviously everybody's focus is going to be on the FOMC announcement. On okay, it's like dang. Anyway, so we have FOMC on Wednesday. Looks like we have some job data coming in. Orderlies, wholesale inventories on Thursday. Honestly, I don't think nothing really matters. We got PPI, I guess, but it doesn't matter after FOMC. You're already getting the rate decision. So I guess the only thing that we have to really worry about is JOLTS tomorrow. And then we have the FOMC tomorrow or on Wednesday. So because that's all we have to really worry about. And then we have to worry about contract rollover as well. So. Okay. Oh shit, ES stopped me. Hold on. Did ES stop me out? Oh, I got stopped out, huh? Okay. Okay. Nice one, ES. Did the ES stop me out just to go in my direction? All right, so we got the 9 o'clock algo coming up in the next 5 minutes. All right, looks like damn, gold. I wonder what the heck that was with gold just now. Mm. Mm. All right, so I'm not gonna take any more trades on the Nasdaq or the ES for a while. It's chopping too much, and I'm getting stopped out. Damn, that was. Oh my god. Mm. I am literally kind of short in the bottom here. Okay. All right. You don't see a rejection here, then it's gonna close out of this. I'm not gonna let it go too far against me with 4 mini contracts. So I was just looking for a small push down. So I'm looking for not nothing too major or big. Okay. I'm gonna trail this, and I'm just gonna chill in this account for a while because I just brought it back to being positive, so I'm not going to. And I just got this target filled. I made $1,400 today, so I guess my strategy kind of worked. It worked. I just reduced my size, and now I take more trades, and now dude, 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 can you vindicate your boy real quick? God damn. All right, dude. All right, man. Come on. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, I forgot I set a limit on this account. Yikes.
Order
damn.
filled.
Okay. Damn. Why is this doing this? Well, like, why does it keep logging me out? Okay. Well, it's obvious that I left money on the damn table, apparently. But I was able to lock in $1,400 right today, and I didn't trade. I didn't trade heavy. I just traded the structure, and I was able to capture $1,400. So I'm gonna start using this strategy more often. And I was able to bring my account back to being positive. That's also a plus. Mm. All right, let's see if we can make some more money. Mm. Okay. All right. All right. So I guess I should have kept that damn short on gold, but that's fine. All right. So, mm, mm. Looks like both the Nasdaq and the ES is both hovering over that. They're both hovering over their orb low. Mm. Okay. Well, yeah, that was a move right there. Shit, if I was actually trading minis on that move, so I was short at 39. I got out around like 14. If I was in minis, shit, that would have been $2,500 versus the $1,400 that I had. So I guess with all my other accounts, I'm only gonna trade 5 to 7 micros moving forward because I like the results. I like taking more trades versus trying to look for that perfect one trade. And shit, the question is, how far is gold going to go here? Are we going to see it take out 200? Probably going to the 80s, which would be crazy. That would be crazy. I mean, I would actually take a trade at 85s if we get down there. I would take that trade. So we are at a gamma level right here on the Qs. The one thing I don't like is that price is underneath both the medium and the short-term EMA. Price is below both of them, so I don't know. We do have an order block at 25.46, so I mean, I guess price can probably come into this area. Maybe come to 25, we could see potentially a bounce, but we'll see. Hey, what's up, Greenery? I guess the question is, do we see that bounce at 98? Because that's definitely been a hot spot for a while, that 298 level. Did we see a move back all the way up to 20? I guess we'll find out once we get there. I mean, I doubt we bounce perfectly at 200. I doubt it. I'm pretty sure they're going to try to trap as many people as possible around that 200 level. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to 98. Yeah, I'm gonna start my entry at 98. And I'll probably take 3 off at I'm still debating if I want to trade no, I'll stick to 4 contracts in this account because it's a smaller account. It's a 50K account, so I'll just stick to the. Maybe I could trade 5. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Probably take 2 off at a 10-point target and then just leave 1 to run. I need to make what 166 ticks per trade. Okay. Nice. Okay. So they bounced at what? Or they bounced again they bounced at 204. I wonder if this is just going to be so if we bounce into some we bounce into 2021, I mean, I guess if we don't see the rejection at 14, I'll look for a short around 2021. I guess this thing, well, yeah, 2021, it was that break of structure down. It broke that low. So if we don't see a rejection here at 14, then yeah, I'm gonna take the chance at 2021. If we see, actually, I'm just going to just set my limit actually there.
Order filled.
Wow. Okay. I mean, I'm a. That's not where I want to go at.
Order
but,
filled.
Okay. Why? Okay. 20.
Order filled.
All right. So okay. All right. So I know I didn't make a mistake. Is this software again being stupid?
Order filled.
All right. So I was like, dude, I know I didn't make a mistake. So I set it to 123. Oh shit. Okay, it was my mistake. Okay. It was my mistake. But still, 123 is all the way down here. Or yeah, all the way down there. So why is it trying to fill my order at market? I guess it's a fail safe probably. Guess it's not a big deal. I want to get in at 23. I want to get in at this range right here. I want my stop above this high.
Order
so
filled.
All right, I'm in. I'm in. I'm looking for the market to where am I in at? 2023. I'm gonna reset this real quick.
Order rejected.
Ah, shit. Ah, damn it. Damn it. Okay. All right. That's fine. I think I said it that way for a reason. All right, 20. All right. All right, so we'll see what happens here. Yeah, that definitely that's definitely true. Oh, so hold on. You still got your Lucid account, right, Alfred? You still got it? I know I didn't have no daily loss limit on that thing, so. Dang, is everything flushing right now? Good thing I just said, I'm not going to trade the ES and the Nasdaq no more today. God damn, this thing is super flushing. I'm glad to see that, Alfred. Damn, this thing is super flushing. It would be nice if gold did this. Um, hmm. Hopefully gold doesn't need to go all the way to 28. Hopefully that's not the case here. Hopefully the Bears hold this. That would be nice, Bears. Hold this. But you really can't trust the Bears to do anything. You can only hope that the Bulls aren't going to be super aggressive and buy these highs. I should get this target hit. I should get this target hit. I don't see a reason why I shouldn't. I don't see a reason why I shouldn't get this target hit. Unless gold is going to be nasty here and push higher, seeking more liquidity higher. But I took a trade at that range. It's looking like the buyers are failing to take it higher here. We can start using their stops to fuel this market lower. Mm. Mm. I'll give this trade a chance, but I'll give it a chance. But yeah, I'll give it a chance. But I think if you don't see the drop that I'm looking for right here, I think the trade is actually, I think this thing wants to go to 28. Yeah, this thing wants to go to like to 28 or something. I got in too early. Or maybe not. But I'm just gonna reduce my risk anyway to 18. If it bounces up again, you know what?
Order filled.
Okay, that's fine. I'll take that small loss for. I think this thing wants to go higher before it goes lower. And if it does go lower, I know where I want to get in long. So, I mean, if I miss the short, I mean, obviously that's going to be painful to watch. But I think this wants to go higher because I know one thing about gold is if it wants to go lower, it doesn't hesitate like this. There's no hesitation. This thing will go lower. Okay. You have weekly close. Okay, so that's what I'll do. Man, that shit was suck as it goes slower. Gold, you better not play me here. You better not have played me. Okay, I guess I would have played myself, so. Mm. 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 I think I played myself here, guys. Mm. Mm. So my target would be, I think it was like at 11 or something like that. That's where my target would be at. But we'll see what happens. Well, how I'm feeling in the moment right now, if this thing hits my target, I'll feel like crap. Yeah, my target would be at 11.3. All right. Hmm. Looks like both the Nasdaq and the ES and gold are all trying to discover what they want to do with the price. How the algorithm wants to deliver price today. I mean, we had this strong move down, but we all know that the bears suck, so we know that they're not going to hold it. Um, Mhm. So, okay. Hmm. Tough market so far. Hmm. Man, that's well. Hmm. I'm gonna make myself watch this. This is what happens. And then Alfred just said, when you don't mess with it, that's when it usually works. Huh. Okay. We'll see if this thing would have hit my target. Honestly, it's highly likely that it will because we're making lower lows. We're rejecting from this range. Bears, bulls failing to take it higher. Hmm. Hmm. It just seems like there's just no momentum on either side of the market. It just seems like the bears are pushing it down, and then the bulls are buying it right back up. This is usually when the market is just collecting accounts and nobody is getting paid. Everybody is losing money. I lost $2,000 in this move earlier today because of this chop. Trading both the Nasdaq and the ES, getting chopped up, stopped out, and then have the market pump back up and then come right back down. No follow through, indecision. Mm. It took the bears all night on gold. So y'all guys were with me last night. Y'all guys know how bearish this thing was last night. But the structure was bullish, and we got paid in that push higher. I didn't get my runner contract filled, obviously, but I got the bulk of this position filled, which is great. And the Bears are just finally able, after all this torment, they were finally able to break past that range low get the buyers to sell themselves out of the position. And it looks like the buyers they hit that 200 level, or right around that 200 level, and we're seeing that push back higher. Like I said, I think the market wants to come back and sell this break of structure right here. I thought that they would probably come at this range and probably take it lower, but the better short would be here. Not only do we have a break of structure, we have the 200 EMA coming down. This would be the better short if price can kind of come back and test this area right here. But if we do see the break, I will just go back to my original entries from earlier. All right, so I guess I'll leave that order there with gold. All right, so I guess with ES, Nasdaq, I mean, it's still doing the same thing. Still not seeing the movement that. Well, hmm. Yeah, both the Nasdaq and the ES are both senior citizens right now, and gold. It seems like all the markets are being senior citizens. But mm, mm, yeah, okay. Well, I just need to prepare myself for price hitting that blue line and learning a lesson here, apparently, or not. Not so fast, I guess. Mm. And it doesn't mean that. All right. All right. I like it when applications force. Mm, okay. Mm. Gold, just hurry up and do it, man. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Stop bouncing back and forth between the two EMAs. If you're gonna drop, just drop. Oof. You know what? I'm gonna put a limit at 846 on gold. I mean, not on gold, on ES. If I look to the left, you got that area of support right there. So I'm gonna put a limit right there. Let's see what happens. We might get a sweep underneath this low though. Mm. Mm. Hold on, guys. Well, mm. So, as I've said before, I'm not even immune to inversing myself. My original thesis was correct. I mean, price hasn't necessarily hit my target yet, but we did see the move that I was expecting. Still haven't gotten a target hit yet. Uh, hmm. Well, okay. So I guess what I'll do here is just put back my original long position to go long. Because it's I mean, unless we see like a big push higher, which on gold that's highly unlikely. All right. Hmm. So close and yet so far away. I swear. So close, so far away. Target. Did my target get filled? Yep, my target just got filled right there. How I feel in a moment? I feel like should have just oh, actually I don't know. I mean, it's not really disappointment, but it kind of is. I'm disappointed that I could have been done, on the account with this short. My original thesis was correct. I guess I was kind of disappointed that I didn't trust my initial analysis because I thought the market wanted to go a little bit higher, but in this instance, it worked out. So, mm, 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 mm. Well, I'm gonna cancel. I'm gonna pull this order right here. Obviously, that order no longer even makes sense. Now what I have to hope for is that the market actually holds at this 200 level. Now that's what I have to hope for, and that we get that 200 level. Or if the market doesn't miss me by a couple ticks like she loves to do. Um, Just put her down real quick. Yeah, so that sucks. That sucks. That sucks. Hey, what's up, K Trader? Yes, you did. Shit, everything sold off, man. Damn it. All right. I guess it's a lesson learned here. I guess this is a lesson learned. Stick to your original thesis, and because now I mean, now I kind of feel regret now. You know, I feel regret. I should have just stayed in that original position. Uh, you know. And so now I have to hope that my original long position is that first prices has to touch it, has to get down there, and then the bulls have to find this area valuable. I think they will. I mean, I think we can see a bounce here. I think so. I mean, either this thing is going to bounce or it's going to get ran through. I mean, dude, it's either or. On a bounce or get ran through. Yo, congratulations. Yeah, I was able to get the bulk of my position filled as well last night. It didn't hit my runner. Actually, I stopped myself out before it stopped me out. I saw that it wasn't going to go up there, so I said, you know what? I'll just take the profits. I was able to make $1,400 in that account this morning, which was I only used so last night I only used 5 micros on gold. I only had 5 micros filled at the time. So and then today only had 5 micros filled. We caught that drop, was able to get 1,400. Starting off the week, great. Bringing this account back a little bit because shit, if I lost today, this account would have been blown, and I would have had to really ask myself, how did I lose 10K? Because this is a static account, which I absolutely love taking advantage of. And as you can see, my first day in it, I remember this day too because I was super tilt. I was super tilt that I think one of my trades didn't work out, or I missed it, or I didn't wait for it, or I forgot. And so I opened this account. I took a trade in it. Good thing I locked myself out because, man, if I didn't lock myself out, this trade would have been a bigger loss. And then, the next week I came in, started off strong, and then I was 4 days in, and then just out of nowhere, just was on this losing streak in this account. And it's been on this losing streak for a while, so I think I can bring this account back. Actually, I have no choice. I have at least have all these days to bring this account back. So I'm down 3K, 1, 2. So this week I can bring it back to positive. And by the end of the month, if I stay on track, I can pass this account. So actually, let me make sure because I think I might have did something. Let me just log out just in case. Just in case I got some lingering orders somewhere. All right. You say you're only going to trade Nasdaq moving forward? Yeah, I mean the commodities and the ES, they do trade similarly. I'm going to pull this order. I really don't. I'm not going to be in front of my charts after the market, after I leave. What is it, a Monday? Yeah, that's absolutely correct. And it's like that's what I was thinking about. I was like, well, I'm kind of debating if I if I'm kind of debating if I want to focus more on the ES or if I want to focus more on the Nasdaq. Both the Nasdaq and the ES has its benefits. The benefits on the Nasdaq is that I can make a lot of money with just one contract. You can make a lot of money. No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. I was going to say something that was not true. You have to trade with size with ES. One contract, 20 points is only $1,000. That's why I take advantage of that fact. I take advantage of the fact that, and you see, and that's what I'm talking about. Like just stupid stuff like that. The ES didn't have to miss that target. I mean, it bounced at 48. I had a limit sitting at 46. It could have just tapped me in, but whatever. And stuff like that can definitely be frustrating. And then both, like I don't know if he was here earlier, but both the Nasdaq and ES both chopped me up. If it wasn't for gold, I would still be down like 3K right now. So I think moving forward, I think my main focus will probably be gold because I can take advantage of how clean the structure is with gold. But there are just some days when gold is just super nasty and it's like, man, only on the Nasdaq. And the good thing about gold is that, I can make a lot of money with one contract. I don't have to put too much risk to make a lot of money. So you're not going to take any trades the New York session? Mm. Mm. Well, I mean, we see all the orders at 200. I mean, will the market go down there? That's the question. I see all the orders sitting at 195, 194. Mm. Well, all right. So I guess we'll see if they reject it around 14. I mean, rejection at 14 is probably likely. I definitely don't want to short this low though. Actually, Mm. Yeah, I definitely agree with that, Alfred. I definitely agree. I mean, at this point, I'm gonna size down just regardless, because mm, gold is definitely a mean one. I swear, you're a mean one. Gold. All right. Well, we'll see if mm, we'll see if I'll get the move that I'm looking for. I mean, regardless, either it's gonna hit this area or it's gonna hit this area. I mean, it's inevitable at this point. The only thing that I can hope for is that we see that rejection that I'm looking for initially without this thing having to go up higher. I mean, I would doubt this thing goes higher because I mean, like the main reason why, I decided to pull this order right here and go for it high because I mean, look how many times the Bears or the Bulls bounced off this area, and then we finally got the market to break. And so I would be surprised if the market comes back up and just run through this. I would be surprised without at least a rejection. We're not looking for a reversal, but at least a rejection. I would be surprised. So I mean, I guess we'll see what happens here. In that account, Cave Trader, I mean, a lot of those red days should have been green. It's just that I didn't take profits on a lot of those days, and I'm not gonna close it. And then I lost the follow up trades. I think I have. I mean, moving forward, I think I have a solid strategy for next year or moving forward. Uh, and not and the one thing that I just can't seem to the one thing that I can't seem to escape my mind is that uh when I size down, it really kind of mm, I really notice how many accounts I have, if that makes sense. I mean, the reason why I would have multiple accounts is because I like to trade with size. I like to be rewarded for my analysis. And if I make a mistake in one account, I have some backups. So, I don't at least destroy one account by trading on tilt. But, now that I'm decided that I'm just only going to trade 5 micros at a time and just grow my account gradually. All these accounts that I got, really doesn't make sense. Hey, at least she was able to get out of red, man. Alfred sent us sent this to us. So Alfred said on his 100K trade day, he had to reset it today. He was down 2,300 trying to catch the falling knife 3 times. And then when he went with the trend down, once momentum picked up, he added to the trade and made it out alive. Unfortunately, he blew his lucid account. Yeah, the 25Ks, like, man, you got to really you kind of have to be perfect in those. So good job on our boy Alfred, was able to bring it back. Was able to bring it back. Good shit. Yeah, the 25Ks, you gotta be perfect. I only take one trade a day in those accounts. And I'm gonna get to the point where it's like, I might get more aggressive in those accounts. We'll see. But the liquidity above these highs will definitely be ran. Only 2 points too. Um, yeah, Nasdaq is just getting knocked down. ES is getting knocked down. They're they are not letting this thing pop back up. They are not letting this thing go. The bears are like, nope, we're not gonna be weak today. It looks like they tried to break out of this trend line. All right, here come the moment of truth. We'll see. We do got this long-term EMA slope to the downside. I mean, if you do see a break, I don't think they hold. So, like I said, I'll definitely be surprised if they come back up and we don't at least see 10 points, a 10-point rejection. That would surprise the hell out of me. And then we got these gamma levels on the Qs. I mean, they're all positive, but market is definitely maybe it's trying to go for that 620 gamma level. Maybe that's where it's trying to go. I mean, shit. If that doesn't work, I don't know. Don't falter now, gold. Go up there, fill them short limits, so we can get this short right back down. Don't tick me. Fill that short limit, gold. Fill the short limit before you even think about coming back down. Okay. All right, guys. All right. I'll give this like one more minute to see if it gets filled. I mean, I'm gonna still leave this position on. It's just that I'm out of time for this session. Let's see if we can just be filled before I walk away from the screen. I'll give it one more minute. Come on, you can do it. You're almost there. You see how that thing basically ticked it a little bit? I mean, come on, gold. Come on with the tick crap. Yeah, it missed me by 2 ticks. It missed the fill by 2 ticks. Oh my God, dude. Okay. All right, guys. That's it for me today. I'm out of time for this session. I appreciate everybody that joined today. We'll definitely come back later on tonight, and we'll definitely look for more opportunities to earn some more money. With that said, peace out, everybody. Have a good rest of your day.